everybody. Welcome to Balanced Life. Linda Mugwanya Chichoncho Kajambo. Thank you for being here. How are you today? Welcome to Balanced Life. I'm Pastor Andrew, and I'm welcoming you to the Balanced Life. I hope you had a good weekend. This is the education program. Come. Wendy Kato, Kajambo, thank you for being here. Joanne Jojo, how are you? It's good to see you. Share the video. Share the video, share the video, share the video. Overwhelms, I'm in love with you. Share the video, share the video. Alan Nyanzi, how are you? It's good to see you. You are everything to me. My soul rejoices in you. Mujye, share the video, share the video. Education program here. Mujye. Come on, let's share this video. In you. Your goodness, mercy, and joy overwhelms. I'm in love with you. Share the video, share the video. Malaika Angel Kajambo, how are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. All of you, share the video, share the video. This is not a video about Wolokoso. This is an education program empowering you through education, balancing your life through education, informing you. Hey, mama. Share the video. Mama. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Balanced Life. This is Pastor Andrew, and I'm broadcasting live from the U.S. I hope you had a good weekend, everybody. I now here on the East Coast of the United States, only about 40 minutes away from Boston. It is 2:35 p.m. here in the U.S. I don't know what time it is where you are, but I think in Uganda it's nighttime, and many of you who are in the Middle East, it is nighttime. It's good to see you here. This is our education program. It is not one of the most popular programs, you know, on Facebook, but we are Balanced Life, and we are here to give you substance. You know, you will not find me using vulgar language here in order to get numbers up. That is not really my goal. My goal is to take the few people out there who want to be informed, the people who want to be, you know, intelligently informed, the people who want to advance themselves in life, and the people who want to really get somewhere in life. You know, you will not find, you know, anything like degrading people here, or really trying to talk nasty and dirty. You know, this is a clean program. So if you've been looking for a dirty program where you are going to call people names, this is not where you're going to find it. This is Balanced Life, and on behalf of Naba Queenie, Dr. Josephine K., who's our CEO, I am here to present to you the Balanced Life Education Program. Today I'm going to be talking about three things. I am going to be talking about, you know, what happens when you have applied for the Green Card Lottery. What do you have to do next? I'm going to talk about that, and if you have any other questions, you can ask about that. Then secondly, I'm also going to come back and start talking about scholarship opportunities. How do you apply for scholarships, you know, to go and study abroad? I'm going to talk about that as well. Thirdly, I'm also going to talk about what people have been inboxing me about. People have been talking about, people scamming you and telling you that they are going to get you a job abroad in Switzerland, in Canada, in the US. People have said that they're going to do that. I'm going to tell you how to, to tell that someone is trying to scam you. I'm going to talk about that. So we are going to ask you who is on the program, welcome first of all, and we're going to ask you to share the video. We're going to listen to some more music. The next song that we're going to be listening to is by Mwamba Children's Choir, and the name of the song is Under the Rock. This is one of my favorite choirs, but let's take time to welcome all of you. Harry Chigozi, thank you for being here. Mire Naku, thank you for watching. And those of you who are sharing, thank you for sharing. Under the Rock is the music. This is my favorite choir, Mwamba Children's Choir. You can find their music on YouTube and also on Amazon.
Lord, you heard my cry and my call for help, and you answered me and you saved me. Lord,
share the video.
You heard my cry and my call for help, and you answered me and you saved me. My God, my rock, my shield of faith, may I call on you to my defense.
My God, my rock, my shield of faith, may I call on you. Share the video, share the video. Share the video, Banange. How are you, everybody who's just coming in? Tim Kamori, thank you for being here. Malaika Angel, how are you today? It is good to see you. Thank you, thank you. That's higher than me. I am under the rock that is higher than me. I am under the rock that's higher than me. I am under the rock that is higher than me. That's higher than me. Higher than me. I am under the rock that's higher than me. I am under the rock is the song you're listening to by Mwamba Children's Choir. Yeah, you can get this music. This is one of my favorite children's choirs. It's my friend Pastor Peter Kasirivu. This is his children's choir.
And you saved me. Lord, you heard my cry
And my call for help, and you answered me, and you saved me. Mire naku kajambo, kajambo. Dr. Juliet Busua, kajambo, how are you? It's good to see you. Share the video, share the video. Share the video, share the video. Watching and sharing. Thank you so much, Alan. Kajambo, Dr. Juliet Busura. Kajambo, back at you. Good to see you here. I know all of you are busy, but thank you for taking the time to share and also to be here. That's higher than me, higher than me. I am under the rock that's higher than me, higher than me. Luba Kombe, how are you? It's good to see you. Yes, we Bazi Banke. Yes, we Bazi Banke. I am under the rock that's higher than me is the music that you're listening to. Please share the video. We're just about to start our program. This is our Balanced Life Education Program. Thank you for being here. I am Pastor Andrew, and I'm broadcasting live from the U.S. This program is in English. I was going to say this program is in Luzungu. This program is in English, but every now and then I may throw in some Luganda. Higher than me. higher than me. Mbabazi Rose, back at you. Love you, love you, love you guys. Thank you for being here. Mire Naku, how are you today? God bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, all of you for being here. I am so grateful that you have come to the Balanced Life program. We are Balanced Life family. We are a family here on Facebook. We are an organized network of people who love God, people who love people. It does not matter what, faith you're from, Christian, Muslim, whatever you are, whatever you subscribe to, we welcome you here. We love people. We simply love people. We're lovers of God and lovers of people. And one of the things that we do, we take care of widows, orphans, and single mothers and the poor. We give back to people. We don't only take care of those people, we empower people. We teach people. And one of the things that we do here on the education program, we talk about, scholarship opportunities. We talk about, how to apply for the green card lottery and so on and so forth. And we talk about, other things, that you should really look out for. And today I'm going to be talking about, many people have been asking me, Pastor Andrew, what do I do when I have finished applying for the green card lottery? And, I want you to stay put and share this video. I'm going to play you one more song, and then you can bring in your questions. You can come on live and talk to me. The song that I'm going to play you is Don't You Worry. Don't you worry about a thing. It's gonna be all right. Mukwano tofayo. Bijja kuba bulungi. Enaku terwawo. Bijja kuterera. I am your neighbor. I am your brother. If we fight together.
I am your neighbor. I am your brother. Bijja kuterera.
If we fight together. Don't you worry about a thing. It's gonna be alright. Mukwano tofayo. Bijja kuba bulungi. Enaku terwawo. Bijja kuterera. I am your neighbor. I am your brother. Bijja kuterera. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. God bless you so much and thank you for being here. The topic we are going to talk about, we're going to talk about three things. We're going to talk about what to do after you've finished applying for the green card lottery, the United States DV program, which is the green card lottery, just closed, earlier this month. It closed on November 6th. And then many people that I helped to apply for the green card lottery were asking me, what do I need to do? Do I need to do anything else? And I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to advise you what to do. And then secondly, I'm also going to talk about, scholarship opportunities. Those of you who are looking to go and study abroad, what are some of the things that you can do to go and study abroad? I'm going to talk about that. Then thirdly, I'm going to talk about something that someone inboxed me and asked me to talk about this. How do you avoid scammers? Bafere. People who send you emails and they promise you that they are going to get you jobs abroad or they're going to help you get a school abroad and study. We're going to talk about all of that. So stay put, share the video, and let others know that we are educating minds. One of the things that you're not going to find here, you're not going to find me, using, vulgar language, insulting you, or allowing people who are on my program to insult others. We don't do that here. We are here intelligently educating you and empowering you to know the truth, because when you know the truth, it will set you free. That's what the Bible says. When you know the truth, it will set you free. And that's what we do here on Balanced Life. We have the education program. So let's really go right into it. I welcome all of you who are just joining us. Thank you for being here. This program is in English, the program, is in English. So, you're going to bear with me. We created this program for people who say, hey, Balanced Life, they only do programs in Luganda. That's not true. We actually do programs in English as well. And we do, a balanced program. Sometimes we do programs on teaching about, Bible-related topics. And sometimes we, teach about day-to-day things that are very valuable, things that will empower you and inform you. So if you're looking for Lugambo and you're looking to fight or to call people names, you are in the wrong place. So you can actually go somewhere else. Here we really love people, we respect people, we empower people, and we teach them a lot that has to do with life. That's what we do. So Namirimo Annette, you're welcome to the program. And Kasiri Moses, thank you for being here. So let me start with for the Green Card Lottery. For those of you who applied for the Green Card Lottery, once you apply, if you applied through me, let me start with that. If you applied through me or you applied through Mr. Elvis Barikalaba and Tasha Dianda, you don't need to panic. And by the way, don't keep sending them emails. I need the confirmation number. Even if you get the confirmation number, you can't do anything with it right now. One of the things is that we still have a whole year. The Green Card Lottery will not be announced until, May 2019. And if by that time I have not sent you a confirmation number, I will probably send it to you before you know it. The other thing that I'm going to do, because I committed myself, I am going to actually apply. I'm going to keep checking for you. But what I'm going to do, everyone that I applied for, I sent them the confirmation number. But it doesn't help you. Even if you have that confirmation number, you can't check right now. You will be able to check in May. By the way, it'll be better for you to just, stay put, because if we have told you on Balanced Life that we're going to help you make sure that we check for you we will be probably the first ones to tell you that you went through or you didn't go through. Remember, it was a Green Card Lottery. They select people randomly. It's the computer that selects people. Now, once you are selected, they will give you instructions. In most cases, they will email you. The email that you gave, they may send you something there. Or if they don't send you anything, we will be the ones to check first. I'll be probably the first one to tell all of you to check. So you can check your email, and once you check your email, you can either see the instructions in there, or you can use the confirmation number to log into the Department of State website, and you can check if your name was selected among the people. And by the way, the selection is going to go on right from May 2019, and it will go, I think, all the way up to September or November, something like that. But all the people who are going to be processed for the DV2020, you will, start getting your information next year, starting in May. So right now, stop, either sending emails, or being worried that, you will not really get to find out if you went through or not. Here on Balanced Life, we're straightforward, we are truthful, and we are going to help you all the way. So stay put, and don't really start sending emails to me and telling me I need my confirmation number. No, it doesn't really help you to do that. Now those of you who applied through Mr. Elvis Barikalaba and Tasha Dianda, they committed that they were going to help you. So don't fret. Don't, send them emails. Don't, panic. They are going to handle the whole thing. They are going to handle the whole thing. And they will inform you when you have been selected for the Green Card Lottery 2020. So there's no need for you to worry. Man, I have poor network. It keeps on breaking. Sibo, why don't you move, to a good area? Jonathan Katavi, how are you today? It's good to see you on the Balanced Life. Anet Namiri Mukajambo, it is good to see all of you here who are just joining us. Please share the video. We are talking about 3 things today on this education program. This is the Balanced Life Education Program, where we inform you so that you are informed, so that you are right on top of things. We want our people to be well informed so that nobody takes advantage of you. So in my education program, that's what I've committed myself to do. I teach, I pray, I inform people, I empower them. So, that's what you're going to find here on this program. So, the topic number 1, what do you do when you have applied for the United States Green Card Lottery program? What do you do in between until you get to hear from them? My suggestion is you need to begin to save money. Get into the practice of saving money. Especially those of you who went to work in the Middle East or somewhere. If you're abroad studying or working and you applied for the Green Card Lottery, my suggestion to you is this. You need to begin saving money. You need to be saving money. You don't start, spending and showing yourself off. Even if you're in Uganda and you have a little job, start saving. All it takes is just 5,000 shillings. Put it aside. If you put aside 5,000 shillings in Uganda, holiday, and don't go and buy, P1G. Don't go and start, drinking. Don't go and start spending your money and go to Gazemeza. You're buying booze for everybody in the bar, showing off. No, you need to start saving your money. Start saving your money. If you're asking me what you need to do between now and then, save your money. Why? Because when you are selected for the Green Card Lottery, you will be required to spend money to go to Nairobi. If you're Ugandan, or if you're in your country, if you're Tanzanian, you may need money to actually apply for the visa, and also to do a medical, checkup. The American embassy will not they will not process your visa unless they have done a thorough medical checkup. They will not give you a visa unless they have done a thorough medical checkup to ensure that you're in good health. Once your medical report comes out, which you pay for with your own money, it comes out of your pocket. The United States government does not give you any money. The United States government does not give you money. The only thing that they do is they select your name and they inform you that you've been selected, and then you begin to spend your own money for your medical checkup. So once your medical checkup is done, then that medical checkup will be sent to the American embassy. Then the American embassy, will tell you to go for the interview. In the interview, they will ask you questions. If you claim that you have a certain level of education, they will need to see some papers. They will need to see some, original documents. If you claimed that you are a university graduate, they need to see the degree that you claim to have. If you claim to be married and you applied for you and your spouse, they will need to see a marriage certificate, original. To prove that you are legally married. The other thing that, if you said that you have children and you submitted them on your application, you need to show, proof that those are your children, because they will have to do a DNA test. They will have to do a DNA test. Hello, Brenda Nakawojwa. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you. Margaret Namuyanja, Diana, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Rebecca Buerere, it's a long time. I haven't seen you. Thank you for watching. And all of you who are just joining us, this is the Balanced Life Educational Program. We're talking about what do you have to do after you've applied for the United States Green Card Lottery. What do you have to do from between now and May when the results are announced? I am suggesting to people that you need to prepare yourself, number one, by you need to prepare yourself by saving up money. You need to prepare your original documents. You need to make sure that you are ready. And also, the thing is that keep your record clean. Don't start doing things that will get you in trouble. If you actually, when they do a background check, because one of the things that they are going to do, they will ask also for the Interpol, background check, so that they clear you to say that you do not have any criminal record in your home country. The United States of America will not allow anybody to enter this nation if you have a criminal record. So you need to make sure that you are clean in that regard. My daughter Rosa Ndawedwa, thank you for being here. Good evening. God bless you and God cheer you up. It is good to see you here. Good evening, Sarah Daisy. How are you? It's a pleasure to see you here. All of you who are in Kamoli, you're you're incognito. We welcome you in a Balanced Life. I'm Pastor Andrew, and on my programs, which happen every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I talk about a number of things. But the number one thing is to inform you, to educate you, to empower you. On Wednesdays, I spend that time praying as a father. On Friday, I talk about things that are good, herbal things that can improve your health. So that's what I do, the things that can improve your health or your hair, your skin. I talk about all of that. So make sure that you join me in all my programs. My programs are diverse. Now, one of the things that you're not going to hear here is I am not going to allow people to insult others, or I'm not going to be here using vulgar language trying to score a point. I'm not going to do that. There are so many people who like to do that. I'm not judging them. Kudos to all of them. Here we are, doing the education program today, and we're talking about what do you do when you apply for the United States Green Card Lottery? What do you have to do? That is the first point I'm going to talk about. The second point, I'm going to also talk about, how do you apply for scholarships? And I'm going to show you some of the things that you can do to apply for scholarships to go and study abroad. That's the second topic that we're going to address today. The third topic is how do you avoid scammers, Buffet, who actually promise you, they send you emails and they say they can get you jobs in Switzerland, in the United Kingdom, in Norway, in Sweden. They promise you that you're going to work in some kind of job in those countries, and they send you, emails, and they are trying to take your money. So how do you really avoid such people? We're going to talk about that if you stay put. Do me a favor, share this video and invite your friends, because this is a very good program. It's an informative program. Let me drink some water. All right. Very good. It is really, really good to see all of you here. Now, what do you do when you have applied for the Green Card Lottery between now and May 2019? Because May 2019, that's when they are going to announce those who actually qualified. Well, what you do, I said, number one, you need to save up money. Save up some money, because guess what? Processing the paperwork, is going to cost you a little money. Isaac Semanyi, thank you for being here. Thank you. Welcome to the Balanced Life Education Program. Processing your Green Card Lottery is going to cost you money. Is going to cost you money. So, my friend, you need to make sure that you are actually doing what? Putting some money aside. Even if you're in Uganda, I know things are very difficult in Uganda or in any country that you come from. You can take a little money and put it aside. Trust me, if you put aside 5,000 shillings, either every other day or every day, you will have a little change that will help you process your papers. Okay? Don't receive the news in 2019 that you have been selected for the green card lottery, and then you start panicking and you start, borrowing money, and you start, running up and about, and you're trying to scramble for money. If you had saved, then you would not have to scramble and struggle. So my suggestion, my wisdom to you is now start saving, especially those of you who are in the Middle East. If you applied for the green card lottery and you are believing God that you will be selected, start saving. In my opinion, saving, if you start saving right now, that is even an act of faith. You're acting in faith. You're believing God that your application will be selected. So start acting by faith and start saving up some money. Do you understand? Okay, then start gathering your original documents, your educational documents. If you say that you are, you have a high school, degree, make sure that you have your O-level certificate, your A-level certificate, your vocational original certificate, your, university, degree, original, all those documents which are original, you need to have them. And then if you claim that you are married, you need to make sure that you have your marriage certificate, originals. They'll ask you for those, Then the other thing is, if you listed children on your program, on your application, you need to make sure that you have their birth certificates, originals, okay? And what they are going to do, they will also do DNA. Now, if you included any children that you adopted, they are probably children of your brother or your sister who passed away, and you now are their guardian or their parent. You need to get the official documents that verify that those are your adopted children. Otherwise, if you get to the embassy and you start stammering and stuttering and you are not so sure about what you're talking about, immediately they will dismiss you. So be very careful. Duo Tungwa, what happens when you eventually travel to, I think you meant the US, do you have to pay for your expenses such as rent? That's a very good question, Dual. Yes. The minute you get to the U.S., they will actually, before you get to the U.S., when you go to the American Embassy in any location where you're going to be interviewed, they will ask you who is going to receive you. Okay, who is going to receive you? In most cases, you either can say, I am going to support myself. And when you say you're going to support yourself, you have to show a bank statement. That's why I'm asking people to start saving now. Now, this is where the balanced life is going to come in and help some people. Once we have straightened out all your records, we can actually stand in for you, and we can have a few balanced life members, give you their support to say that they will receive you here. But even though we do that, we are going to need to get you a place where you start living until you process your paperwork when you get to the United States. Today, I just want to talk about what happens between now and when you are announced, And then when we get to May 2019 and we get the names of the people who have been selected, we will begin to give you advice on what to do. That's one of the reasons why I need you to save up. But Dual, you need to understand that nothing is going to be given to you for free when you come to the U.S. The United States government does not give out anything for free. You have to take care of yourself. But even before they give you the visa, there must be someone who signs, an American citizen who signs and says that they will actually, receive you here in the United States. So, you need to make sure that you save up money, because even the person who's receiving you here, you are not going to come and live at their house for free. You are going to need to have a little change. And my suggestion to you now is start saving up, okay? Start saving up. Nothing is given to you. The United States government will not give you anything for free. They won't pay your rent. They won't pay for your food. They won't buy you a car. They won't give you anything. So you have to really have connections that will hold you by the hand and guide you through the process. And that's one of the things that we have said that we are going to help people, especially if you're a Balanced Life member. We will do everything that we can, everything within our, our power to help you, everything within our ability to try and help you. So don't you worry about that. Nabateriga Juliet says, I will in God's name. Yes, you should be able to have faith. Dominic Akeo, thank you for watching The Balanced Life. All of you who are just joining us, this is The Balanced Life program. I am Pastor Andrew, and today we're discussing three things. Number one, we're discussing, what happens after you've finished applying for the United States DV2020 green card lottery program. That's what I'm talking about first, and then I'm going to talk about other means of really traveling abroad to study. We do have a scholarship program that I'm going to also talk about, and then I'm also going to talk about how to avoid being scammed. Bafere, people who scam you, they promise you that they are going to get you jobs, they are going to get you schools, and so on and so forth. Be careful. I'm going to tell you how to look out for such people and how to avoid them. Okay? Very good. Do you choose which state to go live in, or U.S. government chooses for you where you go? No, the person that is your connector here will actually determine which state you're going to go to. The embassy, the United States embassy, will ask you where will you be staying. Okay, and you actually you provide them with an address of the person, and that's what determines where you're going to go. Many people, when they come here, the person receives them. They come with a little startup, cash, and the person can actually book for them a rental place, a temporary rental place. They process their paperwork here in the United States. In order for you to live here and work, you need to get a Social Security card. You need to get a driver's license, and you need to get a job. And the person who holds you by the hand will be the one that actually helps you, guide you through. And there are some people here that I will be able to commit myself to guide you through. I will be able to work with you, and if we work together, we can book you a temporary rental place. We can get you someone who can host you for a few weeks so that you can get on your feet as soon as you arrive in the United States. So the person who actually gives you their address and vies for your arrival here, that's the person where you're going to be going. Okay? Chris Allison McCormick, thank you for being here. Welcome to The Balanced Life. Evelyn Nakalita, thank you for being on the program. How are you today? Jacinta Oliaka, how are you? It's good to see you, all of you who are just joining us. And even if your name does not show up here, I welcome you on The Balanced Life. This is the Balanced Life Education Program. I don't know if you have any more questions about the green card lottery, because I'm going to move on to the next topic that we're going to discuss. But before we get away from the green card lottery, please understand that it is a lottery. They randomly select names. They randomly select names, and when they choose those names, they will interview you at some American embassy location. If your papers and your information add up, they will then give you a visa to come to the United States. Do you understand? So you are now migrating to the United States. When you get to the United States, you will then apply to get the real green card. The green card is given to you when you arrive here. What does the green card mean? It means that you are a permanent resident of United States. It allows you to go in and out of the country without ever visiting the American embassy again, because now you have been granted permanent residency. You see what I'm saying? Jacinta Oliaka says, I want my son who is second year in law. You want what? I don't know what you're saying, Jacinta. You want your son who's in second year in law, you want what? Please, can you clarify? Okay, very good. Okay, I don't see any other questions. If I forgot your question, please ask again. Duo Tungwa, you are such a very smart person asking questions. I don't know if you have any more questions about the green card lottery. I can always answer those questions, but please understand one thing. Please understand one thing. The United States government is not going to give you money to buy your ticket. That's one of the reasons why I want you to make sure that you, my friend, I want you to make sure that you save up money. You're going to need money for your medical records. You're going to need money, to travel to, if you're Ugandan, you're going to need money to travel to the American Embassy. Margaret Wilcox, thank you for being on the Balanced Life. Welcome. You're going to need money to travel to the to Nairobi if you're in Uganda. You're going to need money to, on a place to stay when you go for the interview in Nairobi, for those of you who are in Uganda. For those of you who are in other countries, in most cases, the interview is going to take place in your country, your home country. If it's not in your home country, it's going to be in the neighboring country. That's where green card, interviews are processed. So in order for you to travel to that neighboring country, you are going to need money for that. So that's why I'm suggesting between now and May next year, you are going to need to start saving up. Save up. You are going to need money for your plane ticket. Once your visa to travel to the United States is granted, you need money to buy your plane ticket. You are going to need money to maybe rent a little small place here, when you arrive in the United States. People normally don't like to have people that they don't know come living with them. A few people do that. But even if they let you stay with them, it'll be for a short time. That's why you need to have a little money to start with, And those of you who are working in the Middle East and you apply for the green card lottery, my suggestion to you is save up money. Even those of you who are in Uganda, okay? But, things will work out for you. Chris Allison McCormick says, how do you know that you are among the winners of the green card lottery? I already said that, Chris, that you are either going to be notified by the official email that you provided. If they don't, notify you, you can take the confirmation number, you go on their website, and then you enter the confirmation numbers. Then it can tell you if you were selected or if you were not selected. And if you are not selected, don't you worry, you can actually apply, next year. Keep applying, don't give up, because I know people who kept applying until they went through. A lot of people. I know about 10 people who kept applying for it. So don't give up even after you've been told that you didn't make it for the 2020. Then we will make plans to apply for the 2021. You see what I'm saying? Nakalita Evelyn says, like, how much? Nakalita, I can't really give you a specific figure, What I'm saying is that, at least have money for your plane ticket. Watch together. And the plane ticket should cost you about $2,000. At least have $2,000. Ngoziteretse ziri awo zirinda goba bintu, have some money. I don't know how much $2,000 is. Let me see here. Let me see here. $2,000. $2,000 is like is about 8 million Ugandan shillings. At least have 8 million Ugandan shillings ready ready. When the time comes and you've been selected, one of the things that we are going to do, we're going to advise you, we're going to guide you, we're going to also point you in the right direction where you can get a cheap ticket that will get you here. We're going to also, help at least those who are Balanced Life members. We're going to help you connect, you to people who are willing to host you when you have just arrived. But that will be only for a short time. And then after that, you have to find your place. Or we are going to help you. For example, what I have suggested to people, we can, if you have a little money, we can rent a place for you. There are many, bed and breakfast places where they can let you rent for 1 month, and the rent for 1 month can be about $800 US, or you can actually get at a startup place for as little as $500. Or you can rent a room in someone's house for $500. And, those of us who are here, we can make arrangements for you to get that room that you can rent for 1 month. And then, that 1 month will be enough for you to do what? To process your papers, get your social security card, get your driver's license, get a job, even a simple job to start with, so you can be paid, and then you can get a permanent, connection. You can get a permanent address. Naba Queenie, I can see you have arrived. Thank you for pinning the program that we're talking about. We're talking about what do you do when you have finished applying for the green card lottery. What do you do? Okay, that's the advice I'm giving people. Shadria Moha, thank you for being here. Thank you very much. Sarah Michael, thank you for being here. This is A Balanced Life. I'm Pastor Andrew. Naba Queenie, thank you for being here. God bless you so much. Those of you who don't know, Dr. Josephine K., I am broadcasting in her Facebook account, and she is the CEO and the leader of Balanced Life. I have been called here to assist her with the work that we do with orphans and widows and single mothers, and one of the projects that's coming up soon in December, we're going to throw a Christmas bash for orphans. Now, you have to understand, here in the diaspora, many of our children open gifts. Many of our children have a party. Many of our children, really get so many gifts. Now, children who are orphans in Uganda in particular, because we're originally from Uganda, but I think one of these days we'll start doing Christmas parties in other countries as well, but we started with Uganda. So December, we are going to have, the first week of December, we're going to have a Christmas party for orphans. So if you are listening, you can support this program. All you need to do is make a donation of any amount. Especially I'm challenging those people. If I helped you fill out your green card lottery and you want to really show me some kind of appreciation, please support my orphans, support my Balanced Life orphans, support them by making a donation, even if it's 5,000 shillings or it is, $5 or $10, £5, £10, 10 denaries, whatever you can donate, it's going to help. So that's what we do here on Balanced Life. Today, this is the education program. We're talking about the green card lottery. We're talking about scholarships and studying abroad. We're talking about how to avoid scammers. Okay, and right now I'm answering questions about, the green card lottery. Okay. Okay, let's take a look. Hey, Sarah, thank you for being on the program. All of you who are just joining us, thank you for being here. Nancy Edith Namasaka, how are you? How to apply, Pastor, and where to start? Nancy Edith, right now you cannot apply until next year in October. So you can, the application process is over. You can't apply for the green card anymore. Okay, so you cannot apply for the green card at the moment. you have to wait until next year. But those of you who applied, you have to wait until May 2019. That's when the results will be published. And someone asked earlier, how do you find out that you've been selected? Well, one of the ways that you can find out, you can use your confirmation number and you can check. You can check on the United States, Department of State website. And they will actually, they will check, you type in your confirmation number and then they will let you know if you have actually, if you've, been selected or you haven't been selected. Sometimes they'll send you an email if you provided them with an email. They will not send you anything by, postal mail, because people used to say that their mail used to get lost. They won't do that. So in most cases, they are going to either contact you by email or you are going to have to check for yourself. All right? Sarah says, Daddy, for me, it's a must to help them because you have helped us for sure. Thank you so much, Sarah. God bless you so much. Koja Ron, it is a pleasure to see you. You're a busy man, but it's good to see you here. All right. It is always good to see you. I'm actually, so excited to see all of you here. Thank you for taking time to be on the Balanced Life Education Program. We're talking about what do you do when you have finished applying for the Green Card Lottery. What do you do? I quickly will tell you, save up some money. Put your original documents together. Make sure that you are ready when you go for the interview at the American Embassy. You might be called to go to Nairobi if you're in Uganda. If you're in a different country, it might be in your country, or if you requested, those of you who are working abroad, you can actually ask to be interviewed at the embassy where you're working right now. So some of you may find yourself being interviewed either somewhere in Saudi Arabia, if that's where you are, or somewhere in Turkey, and so on and so forth. My suggestion to you is you probably go back to Uganda, go to Nairobi, be interviewed there, and process everything from there. But have all your documents ready. Eliasi Nzioka, how are you? It's a pleasure to see you. God bless you so much. All of you who are just joining us, it is really good to see you here. Now, if anybody has any more questions about the Green Card Lottery, you cannot apply now. That they have closed, the application season is closed. You have to wait until next year, sometime in October, and then we'll be able to tell you when to prepare your application. We will also help you. That's what we do here on Balanced Life, all right? Okay, now I'm going to shift gears. I'm going to go on. There are people who've always asked me, how do you go abroad? Right now, the biggest thing where young people are going abroad is the hot thing that has pluses and minuses, is going to work somewhere in the Middle East. That is the hot commodity, especially for young people who are in Uganda. Now, that has its pros and cons. There are people who've gone to work in the Middle East and they have been enslaved and they have been tortured and some have even died. And there are people who've gone to work in the Middle East. They have had a good time. They've been able to save money. Some have bought land. Some have been able actually to save up money, and they have actually been able to go to other countries like the UK, Norway, Sweden, the Netherlands to go and study, So what I have, decided to do here on the Balanced Life Education Program, we do have a website where you can go and start looking out for scholarships. The website that you go to look for scholarships is called scholarshippositions.com. Okay? Scholarship-positions.com. Okay? I can't type it here but Nabaqueen, if you can type it for me, scholarship dash positions is plural, positions.com. Now, when you register on scholarship-positions.com, they will keep sending you information. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, they will keep sending you information. This information is going to tell you about the universities and colleges around the world that are offering undergraduate scholarships, master's level scholarships, and PhD scholarships. I know people who actually got scholarships to go and study in the UK. They got scholarships to study here in the US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, South Korea, the Netherlands, Italy, Sweden, Norway, Finland, Greece. You know, those people got scholarships to go and study, but they had to do some work. You have to read through. You know, the problem is that Ugandans, some of us, we don't like to read. You need to read. You need to read. Okay? You need to read. Muchisomeko. Let me actually go into my other account and send you the link for the scholarship positions. Scholarship-positions.com. I am going to go to my Andrew Solomon. I'm going to go to my Andrew Solomon account, and I'm going to all right, here we are. I will paste the link right here. Right there. That is the link. Copy that link. Andrew Solomon has just posted a link. It says scholarship-positions.com. That is where you actually go and apply. You know, first of all, you enter your email, and once they get your email, they keep sending you information. Now, let me caution you. Some of the scholarships, you may need to pay for the application fees. If you're paying that application fee to the university, that's okay. Because in order for you to apply for any university, especially here in the United States, you have to pay the application fee. The application fee is about $50. Now, don't apply and send your application fee to a university when you know that you are not interested in the program. If you see a program that you really, really want, you want to apply, look at the application procedure and fill out the paperwork, and you can pay for the application fee. Normally, the application fee is anywhere from $50 to $100. Now, that's a lot of money for some people, but if you are interested in actually coming to study abroad, you may have to do that, especially if they are going to put your application in their system. Some of the scholarships, you don't need to pay anything, but you have to be willing to read through. Nothing comes easy. You have to be you have to be able to read through. Read through. You must read through. You know, Mary Edna, welcome. Oh, Mary Edna's parents, they are celebrating their 52nd wedding anniversary. Happy wedding anniversary, Mr. and Mrs. Chiganda. Banange, Mr. and Mrs. Chiganda. They are our sister Mary Edna's parents. They have been married for 52 great years. You know, I know them personally, and I really need to salute them and celebrate them. Mrs. Chiganda has been on the program on the Balanced Life, but Mary Edna is one of our members here on the Balanced Life program. She's also one of our members on the Partners Circle, so we really celebrate her parents. Jacinta Oliaka says, can my son apply for and come to continue with his studies in the U.S. because he's in second year in law right now? Jacinta, if you get a school and he's accepted in the school, and you show that you can pay for his school fees in his third and fourth year, because in the U.S. our bachelor's degree are 4 years. You know, in Uganda the bachelor's degrees are 3 years. Okay, so Jacinta, I will actually suggest that why don't you let your son finish law, and once he finishes law, then he can apply for a master's degree, because it's probably less expensive if he's in Uganda and he's doing law. I don't know if the law program in Uganda is 3 or 4 years. If it is 4 years, then yeah, you can really have him transfer. You can apply to a college here, and he can actually come and study in the U.S. What they will have to do is to evaluate his transcripts from the university that he attends, and then they will see if they can give him credit to continue his studies here. However, in the U.S., you don't actually go to law school right away. In order for you to join law school, number one, you have to have a bachelor's degree first. Okay? You have to have a bachelor's degree in the U.S. in order for you to go to law school. Once you get your bachelor's degree, then you can apply to go to law school. But before you go to law school, you have to sit for a law entrance exam. Okay? So, again, Patricia, I would suggest that your son finishes out, his degree in Uganda, if that's where he is, and then he can apply to come and go to law school here. That's a possibility. So please, that is my suggestion. Henry Edwin Daula Kajambo, thank you for being on the program. Okay? Yes, let's celebrate Mary Edna's parents. Thank you so much, those of you who are celebrating them. Obugalo, Karuru, you can do all of that. We always celebrate people who are such a great example. And, for me, I met Mr. and Mrs. Chiganda over 20 years ago. And, I always looked up to them. And I've been married now, for 15 years. And I always look up to them. They are such an inspiration. So we always need to celebrate them. That is just a by the way. Kakati, those of you who are looking to study abroad, if you do have your money, for example, if you are working in the Middle East and you've saved up your money, you have probably maybe, let's say, $6,000. You've been working. This is just a scenario that I'm just painting. You happen to be in the Middle East. You got a good job in the Middle East. You earn a little money. You save and save and save. Others are buying land, but for you, you have your goal. Your goal is to go abroad and study in other countries. I think Kojabo Ogere was here on the program. Kojabo Ogere said that if you can prove that you can support yourself, in the university in Norway, you can, and you show them that you have money to pay for your first year, they will give you a place to study in the Norway. But you need to have a little money. I think he said you need 10,000 kronas, or that's the currency of Norway. I don't know if Koja is listening, but if you save up your money, you can go at least and study abroad. Even here in the U.S., if you have at least $10,000 and you can prove that you can pay for your first year, school fees in university, they will give you a visa to come and study here. Okay? They will give you a visa. Yes, Mary Edna. Thank you so much. Yes, you are so right. You are definitely right. God bless you. Yes. All right. So Mike Mataya, wow, indeed. Welcome to the Balanced Life. But we are talking about how do you go abroad to study? There are many ways. What I was saying, that going to work in the Middle East is not the only option for you young people. You can also go to the Middle East and work if the conditions allow you, and they are not conditions that are going to put your life in danger. If you can go abroad and work, you can work. You can work, but when you go to work, have a goal in mind. If you are going to go abroad go and work and save up your money and see if you can go to another country to study, to further your education. Especially those of you who finished senior 4. You stopped in senior 4 and you didn't have the opportunity to go to A-level, to go to university. Here, if you if you completed senior 4 in Uganda, you can go to the university here in the US. So those of you who stopped in senior 4, you completed it, but you couldn't go on because for some reason either your parents died or you ran out of money, you can actually do what? You can actually go to the Middle East, work, save up your money, contact me, and we can help you get a school here. Either we can get you into nursing school, we can get you into something, but you need to have at least $10,000 for you to get into a university here in the United States. And let me tell you how you can do it. Once you have that $10,000 and you show it, then you can actually do what? You can go to the embassy and they can give you a visa, and then you can come and study here. And once you get here, you get into the college, you can find ways of working, and you can pay for your second year, your third year, and your fourth year. Once you enter this country, the opportunities are there if you like to work. If you are a hard worker, the opportunities are available. I'm speaking from the United States of America because I've lived here for over 29 years. Yes. Jacinta Oliaka says, thanks for the advice. Let him complete first in Uganda and now how of me with diploma in SNE. But I'm 42 years. Jacinta, you're a little baby. 42 years. I just, when I was graduating, when I got my bachelor's degree, I graduated with a woman who was 62 years old. She was just getting her bachelor's degree at 62 years old. So Jacinta, don't write yourself off. Age is just a number. Don't write yourself off because you say you're 50, you're 60. No. There's still opportunity for you, Jacinta, Oliaka. You don't write yourself off. But I don't understand what SNE is. Diploma in SNE. What is that? I don't know what that means anyway. Yeah, I really don't know what that means, SNE. Could you explain to me? Yes, Mary Edna, just told you. Here in the U.S., people even graduate at 80 years old. Yes, nothing is impossible with God. Come again, Mary Edna. You are on point. Yes. So one of the things we teach you here on Balanced Life, never give up. Don't lose hope. Put your hope in God, and there's nothing that's going to be impossible. Those of you who are looking to go and study abroad, put your hope in God. Trust Him. Keep praying and asking Him to open doors. One of the scriptures that I like in the Bible that says God promises us that He will give us the nations for our inheritance. Listen to me, all of you. If you are looking to go abroad, ask God for the nation that you want Him to give you as your inheritance. If you want to go to the United Kingdom, ask God to give you the United Kingdom as part of your inheritance. If you want to come to the United States, ask God to give you the U.S. as part of your inheritance. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. God has promised that He will give us nations for our inheritance. Go and look it up. He has promised. So stay positive. Don't write yourself off. If you're here and you're listening to me and you're in your 50s, you can still go to school. One of the things that they've done research, people who actually go to school, in their older years, they tend to be, number one, very successful. They also live a long life. They live a long, healthy life. At least a good number of them. Mike Mattia says that is great advice. I have a daughter in college here in California, and it's very expensive. but God has been faithful. Come again, Michael Mattia. You are, such a wonderful, wonderful testimony right there. Samich is to welcome to Balanced Life. It's good to see you here. So there you go. SNE, Special Needs Education, and I specialized in sign language. You are marketable, Jacinta. You are definitely marketable. I'm sorry I didn't know what SNE meant. Special, yeah. So Jacinta, if you actually, if you have a certificate in special needs education, you actually can advance your studies here. You can do either if you can do a bachelor's degree in special education. Here they want special education teachers a lot in the U.S. So you can apply. You can apply. You can apply, and if you have your money, you can come and study. Just inbox me and we can talk more about it, and I can give you more advice in that line. Yeah. Hello, Samichis to Kajambo. Thank you for being here. Rachel Joyce Kebidunji, thank you for coming to the program. All of you who are on the program, I welcome you. This is the Balanced Life Education Program. We started off by talking about, what do you do after you've applied for the United States Green Card Lottery 2020. I gave people advice. If you're just joining us, you can watch the video and you can listen to the advice that I gave. Zoe Tibenda Kajambo, thank you for being here. How are you today, beautiful one? Zoe Tibenda is in Canada, Balanced Life member in Canada. So, all of you who are here, thank you for being here. Sarah Michael says, Daddy, I don't have enough books, but I study up to P7 and even primary 7. I just managed first term, but I'm able to save some money for my school fees. Is it possible for me to study abroad? Sarah, one of the things that if you do not have like at least a high school degree, here in the US, they won't be able to allow you to come and study, because what they say that, hey, you are really, you're way older than the kids here in the US, so they won't allow you to take classes here to do education in the traditional schools. However, when you come to the U.S., you can actually do what they call adult education programs. We have a lot of them here. Every state has some type of an adult education program. And you can go in there and you can join the adult education program, and you can study. And then you can sit for what you call your general education diploma, okay, which is called GED. Your general education diploma will allow you to sit for the equivalency of a high school diploma, and then you can take that GED and you can enter a university. That is the option that you have, Yes, Mike Mattia says adding value on your life academically takes you an extra mile in life. Definitely, Mike, you are on point right there. Thank you so much. Kajambo Hajjana, thank you for being here. Frank Bainom Gisha is saying Manuela Asimwe, I think you're calling out. It is really, really good. Papa, is private college better than community college? Private college, Sami Kizito, private college is very, very expensive. Here, a private college is very expensive. We have private colleges and we have state colleges. A community college is actually a 2-year college. You get what we call an associate degree. Okay? Here in the US, a community college is really the least expensive way of getting your education. I started off in a community college. Because, first of all, I couldn't, my uncle who was supposed to pay for my school fees. He promised my dad that when I come to the US, he was going to pay for my school fees. But when I got here, my uncle kicked me out of his house. One day I'll come back and tell you my story. My uncle, after 6 months of staying with him, he kicked me out. I thank him because he did what? He gave me the opportunity to come to the US. He signed my papers, but then after 6 months, for some reason, he told me, you need to take care of yourself, get out of my house. And I was kicked out. So I left his house. The good thing, I had started working at Kentucky Fried Chicken here in the US, and I was making a little money. But what I decided to do, I went and I did a nursing course, and I started really working in a nursing home, and that's how I was able to pay for my school fees, and I continued on with my studies. Right now, I have 3 degrees, and I paid for my own way. I have to tell you that, Sami Kisto, that community colleges are the cheaper way of going to school here in the U.S. Hopefully, I've answered your question. Okay. I don't know if anybody has any more questions about scholarships abroad. Before I leave this topic, let me again type. Let me type the link where you can go and register. Let me encourage you, register on this link, scholarship-positions.com. Register there. They will send you. Let me pin it right there. Someone loved it. Yes. Scholarship-positions.com. Go and register first. They will send you information Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I want you to promise me, read through the applications. You will find one that suits you. Not everyone is suitable for you. You have to be willing to read through. And then if you have questions, you can come in my inbox and you can ask questions there. Do you understand? All right? Very good. It is right there, scholarship-positions.com. All right? Okay, thanks, Daddy, for explaining. But if I have my money, as in for everything to reach there, is it possible, Daddy, that someone can help me out of that to reach there? Sarah, let's talk privately when I get off the program. I can tell you some of the things that you can do. Tuogere privately, okay? Let's talk privately. Yes, there we are. So we are... Yes, Mary Edna, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, so scholarship positions. By the way, that website, scholarshippositions.com, that is not only for people who are in Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, and Africa. Everybody who's in, even people, those of you who have children in the diaspora, you can go on that website and look for scholarships for your children. Don't ignore that link. Thank you so much. Yes. You know, Jacinta, you can go and you can get in touch with me on Facebook. My Facebook handle is Andrew Solomon. I am the one who's posting things over there. So that is the best way to get in touch with me. You can inbox me and we can talk on Facebook Messenger. I don't give out my number here online because people call me at wee hours of the morning, and I'm a married man, and my family is woken up, and I don't blame it on them. They don't know the time differences sometimes. So I will talk to you when we connect on Facebook Messenger. Inbox me first, and then I can give you the best way to get a hold of me. All right? Can I register for someone, Pastor? Yes, you can register for anybody. That is, they will be getting the information Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yes. Hajachichena, you can register for anybody. All right? Isaac Katerega Kajambo, thank you for watching. Thank you for being on the program. I'm now going to end the program. I'm going to talk about the third thing here. How do you avoid scammers who get into your email and promise that they're going to get you a job in Switzerland, in France, in Italy, in the UK, in the US, in Canada, in other parts of the world? Now, let me tell you, many young people are gullible. Many young people are being taken advantage of by scammers around the world. Okay? There are many scammers who are going to send you promises. First of all, I'll use the example. One of our daughters here on Balanced Life, she inboxed me and told me someone told her that they could get her a job in a 5-star hotel in Switzerland, and all they had to do is to fill out an application. This is how it starts. Fill out an application. So you fill out an application, and then they say, we'll get back to you in a few weeks. And they take a little time pretending that they are actually processing your application. And after a little time has passed, they'll come back to you and they'll say, congratulations, you have been selected. You know, you will be working at the Royal Hotel in Switzerland. And then, they tell you what you need to do. Now that you've been accepted, you need to sign a contract. And they give you these very convincing documents. They email them to you, and you sign that document. But then what they also tell you, that you are going to need to prepare money for your plane ticket. 3 people have told me about these scams. They'll tell you you're going to need money to prepare for your ticket, but also we are asking you to send money so that we can start processing your visa application. Let me tell you right now, if anyone promises that they're going to get you a job or they're going to get you a scholarship, and then they start asking you to send money ahead of time, that is a scam. Those are pathetic. Don't exchange any money. Do not exchange any money with someone who tells you that you need to send them money to process the visa. Don't buy into that. Sometimes what you can do, you can go on Google and you can look up the hotel. You can actually look up the number. Those of you who are in Uganda, you can get a card, call the hotel directly, ask them if they have an agency that is, helping them hire people from abroad. And if the hotel tells you no, you'll find out. But let me tell you, one of the ways to find out that someone is scamming you is when they ask for money. Be very careful, people. Be very, very careful. Ruth Nabuketa says, Dad, I want also to talk to you regarding this. Ruth Nabuketa, could you kindly call me on my Facebook Messenger? My name on Facebook is Andrew Solomon. All of you know it. Okay? I'm just broadcasting in our CEO, Dr. Josephine K's account. But when I get off, I will log back into my Facebook account, and you can give me a Facebook Messenger call, and we can talk. All right? We can talk. That is if I'm not occupied. Hajat Jana says, many are being sent to me every time, though I ignore them most times. Yes, you need to ignore them. You need to ignore them. Actually, 2 of my Balanced Life, spiritual daughters, they inboxed me, sent me the documents. I looked at them, and I knew right away they were scams. I actually got online. I called up the hotel, and I asked them if they were hiring, hotel employees, and they said no, we're not. And I asked them if they had an agency that was doing that work for them, and they said not, that they were not really doing such a thing. So I'm here to educate all of you. Be aware of those scammers. When people are scamming you, that's how they do it. be aware of the scammers, people who are scamming you. Be very careful with them. Don't give them money. If you are not so sure, inbox me. I have lived abroad for over 30 something years. Before I came to the US, I lived in the United Kingdom. Okay, I've lived in Europe and I've lived in the Americas, and I am so well aware. I'm a university professor. I can see a scammer from a mile away. Holy day. The last time I was scammed was when I was in senior one. I'll tell you that story. One time we'll talk about the childhood stories. That is the last time I was scammed. Someone scammed me when I was my dad had just given me school fees to go and pay in Standard Chartered Bank for my school fees. And then I decided to go on, I think it's William Street. I don't know what it's called now, Luwuma Street, I think so. And I started window shopping, looking at nice watches. So the guy told me he could, if I gave him, money, I don't remember how much, he would go in and get me that watch. So I gave him the money. He went in and walked through the back door. I never saw him again, and there went my school fees. So I went back, told my dad that someone stole the school fees. Oh, my dad was very upset with me, but he still gave me school fees to go back. So that's the last time I was scammed, and I will never allow anybody to scam me again. Yeah. That was the last time, so please don't allow people to scam you. If someone tells you they're going to get you a job, but you have to send them visa processing fees, that is red flag. That is a scammer. That is a mofere. You need to be aware. You need to be very, very aware. So those are the things I wanted to share with you today. Today we talked about, what do you do if you have finished applying for the green card lottery? What do you do between now and May 2019 when they will announce the results? I told you save up money. Then we talked about the scholarships. I just gave you a link, scholarship-positions.com. Register there. You'll get information Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And right now, I'm ending the program telling you, be aware of scammers. If you're not sure, send me the information and I will read through it. I have 3 degrees. I know I'm a professor. I can tell, when someone is scamming you. I can tell Bafere from a mile away. Do you understand? Yes. It is really a pleasure to see all of you here. Do you have questions? Anybody, if you have any questions about anything, I have only a few minutes left. Namidamu Annette, God bless you. Thank you so much for being here as well. Yeah, so I don't know if anybody has questions. Auntie Robina Kasozi, thank you for being here. Esther Tabona, you're a blessing. Big Savio, long time no see. How have you been? Malaika Angel, thank you for coming back. All of you who've been on the program, thank you for being here. Thank you for really supporting the Balanced Life. Now, before I go, I'm going to make a plea. The first week of December, the first week of December, we Balanced Life family, a partners circle, we are going to be throwing a Christmas bash, a Christmas party for orphaned children. Now you have to understand, you who are living here in the diaspora or wherever you are, you may have the ability to, buy yourself a Christmas gift or buy your children a Christmas gift, but orphans don't have parents, so they don't have the opportunity to do that. So we are asking each and every one of you here on Balanced Life, please make a donation. $5, $10, $50, 10 denaries, 20 denaries, 20 pounds, 5 pounds, 5,000 shillings, 10,000 shillings, especially the people that I helped. If I helped you fill out the green card application and you appreciate, don't give me any money. Donate to our Christmas party. Make a donation, support an orphan, and God will bless you. God will definitely bless you. We definitely want to encourage all of you to help us out. Dison Sek Chisambu says, are Ugandans eligible for work visas in the U.S.? this and that used to be a possibility. Ugandans used to be eligible to work in the U.S., but now the current government has made it very, very difficult for people to come, especially from African countries or Latin American countries, to work here. So it becomes very difficult. However, let me investigate and see where it stands. I'll do a program on that one of these days, and I'll give you a definite answer. Sarah Daisy says, I'm so happy, have been on my many scholarship websites, but could not do anything. Yes, God bless you. God bless you so much. Michael says, I would love to talk to you after this program. I am from Uganda. Okay, Mike Mataya, could you, you could, send me a Facebook Messenger. My name on Facebook is Andrew Solomon. So I'm going to sign off the program, and I'll be more than happy to talk to you, Mike Mataya. It's a pleasure to really talk to you. God bless you. Kathy Tendo, God bless you as well. Banagi, I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you. You know, I want you to stay here on Balanced Life. This is where we love people. We love God. This is where we help each other. This is where we support each other. This is where we work together as a team and take care of orphans, widows, single mothers, and the poor. That is the heart of Balanced Life, the heart that is full of compassion. I am Pastor Andrew, and I want you to be blessed with the blessing of Abraham. I'll be back here on Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm here to pray. So those of you who will want prayer, come on Wednesday. I'm not here on Tuesdays and Thursdays because I teach at the university. So love you guys. I'll be here again. God bless you. A prayer before you go, Chalissima Brenda. Father, in the name of Jesus, I bless all the people who are listening to me. I bless them with the blessing of Abraham. Lord, you are the God that searches the hearts of men. You know each and every person who's here. You know the deepest frustration, the deepest need, the deepest cry that is going on in their lives. I pray in the name of Jesus that you will meet their needs. I also pray for those who applied for the green card lottery, that you will give them success. I pray that those who are desiring to come and study abroad, that you will open doors. Lord, I'm asking that you'll give them nations as their inheritance. I give you glory and honor for the people that you have brought here today, and I bless them with the blessing of Abraham. I cover them with the blood of Jesus, which is our Passover and our protection. God be with all of you and bless you until I see you again. Love you guys. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good evening. God bless. Mwah.